The job description of a lab assistant involves supporting scientific and medical professionals by performing routine laboratory tasks, preparing experiments, handling equipment, and managing specimens. Lab assistants work in a wide variety of settings, including hospitals, research laboratories, diagnostic centers, universities, pharmaceutical companies, and industrial facilities. Their work is foundational to accurate testing, timely research, and high-quality lab outcomes. Lab assistants operate under the supervision of lab technicians, technologists, scientists, or physicians, depending on the type of laboratory. They are responsible for ensuring that lab procedures run efficiently, safely, and according to established protocols. While they may not conduct advanced analyses or make diagnoses, lab assistants perform essential duties such as labeling samples, maintaining cleanliness, and ensuring the availability of lab materials. Their role is both technical and supportive, blending manual tasks with careful observation and adherence to safety standards. In environments where precision and timing are crucial, lab assistants play a behind-the-scenes yet indispensable role in the success of scientific, medical, or industrial work. Primary responsibilities of a lab assistant. A key responsibility of a lab assistant is the preparation and handling of specimens. This includes collecting samples, such as blood, urine, or tissue, labeling them correctly, storing them in appropriate conditions, and delivering them for analysis. Lab assistants must ensure that all samples are handled with care and recorded accurately to prevent contamination or misidentification. Lab assistants also prepare materials and instruments for experiments or diagnostic tests. They may mix chemical solutions, calibrate laboratory equipment, and set up workstations according to procedural guidelines. Ensuring that all glassware, slides, pipettes, and machines are sterile and functioning is a routine but critical part of their duties. Another major task is supporting data recording and documentation. Lab assistants enter test results, maintain logs, and update digital records to assist with ongoing research or diagnostic evaluations. Accuracy is crucial, as these records often form the basis of scientific conclusions or patient treatment plans. Cleaning and maintaining laboratory equipment is an ongoing task. Lab assistants disinfect surfaces, sterilize tools, dispose of biohazardous materials properly, and monitor inventory of lab supplies. Keeping the laboratory organized and contamination-free is essential for safety and productivity. In clinical labs, lab assistants may assist with phlebotomy or point-of-care testing under supervision. In research labs, they might monitor experiments, take basic measurements, and help manage lab animals or controlled environments such as incubators or freezers. Midway through the range of duties, it becomes clear that the job description of a lab assistant reflects a highly structured, detail-driven role. Whether assisting in a diagnostic lab or supporting a research team, their work provides the framework that enables precise and meaningful results. Essential skills and qualities for the role. Attention to detail is one of the most important qualities for a lab assistant. From labeling samples to recording data, even small errors can compromise results. Lab assistants must consistently apply accuracy and concentration, even during repetitive or routine tasks. Organizational skills are also vital. Labs are structured environments that require clear labeling, efficient storage, and meticulous documentation. Lab assistants must be able to manage multiple tasks while maintaining a clean and orderly workspace. Manual dexterity and physical coordination are important when handling delicate instruments or small samples. Lab assistants often work with microscopes, syringes, or measuring equipment where precision and steadiness are essential. Scientific literacy supports the understanding of lab procedures, chemical compositions, and biological processes. While lab assistants may not interpret results, they need to comprehend instructions and safety data to support accurate testing. Time management is another critical skill. Lab schedules are often tight, and assistants must complete their tasks on time to keep workflows uninterrupted. Whether preparing for daily testing or maintaining equipment for upcoming experiments, lab assistants need to manage their responsibilities efficiently. Communication skills are necessary in collaborative environments. Lab assistants must follow instructions, report findings, and alert supervisors to equipment malfunctions or irregularities. Clear written and verbal communication ensures smooth teamwork and error prevention. A strong sense of responsibility and ethics is also required. Lab assistants handle sensitive data, medical specimens, and potentially hazardous materials. They must uphold confidentiality and follow strict ethical and legal standards, especially in healthcare and pharmaceutical settings. Adaptability is useful as well. Lab environments are constantly evolving with new procedures, technologies, and regulatory changes. Lab assistants must be open to learning and adjusting their work habits accordingly. Work environment and challenges. Lab assistants work indoors in laboratory settings, which may vary in size and complexity. Clinical labs tend to be more structured, with standardized procedures and strict regulatory oversight. Research labs may offer more variety and flexibility but also demand creative problem-solving and experimental precision. The work is generally fast-paced and requires standing for long periods. Lab assistants must wear personal protective equipment, PPE, such as lab coats, gloves, goggles, and masks, depending on the materials they are working with. Maintaining hygiene and safety is non-negotiable. Exposure to chemicals, biological specimens, and infectious agents is a constant consideration. Lab assistants must follow safety protocols carefully to avoid contamination, injury, or infection. Regular training and strict adherence to standard operating procedures, SOPs, are part of the role. Another challenge lies in managing repetitive tasks. While some lab assistants enjoy the structure and predictability, others may find the routine demanding. Staying focused and maintaining a high level of performance across repetitive duties requires mental discipline and motivation. Despite these challenges, many lab assistants find their work highly rewarding. They contribute to research breakthroughs, support patient care, and help scientists explore new treatments or technologies. The role offers a chance to be part of meaningful work that often has real-world impact. Educational requirements and career path. Most lab assistant roles require at least a high school diploma, with many employers preferring candidates who have completed a post-secondary certificate or associate degree in laboratory technology, biology, medical assisting, or a related field. In some clinical labs, certification from organizations like the American Society for Clinical Pathology, ASCP, or equivalent regional bodies may be required or encouraged. Training is often provided on the job, especially in entry-level positions. However, candidates with previous lab experience or coursework in chemistry, biology, and laboratory safety have an advantage. Lab assistants are typically trained in safety protocols, equipment usage, data entry procedures, and lab-specific workflows. With experience and further education, lab assistants can advance to become lab technicians, technologists, research associates, or lab managers. Some choose to specialize in microbiology, hematology, pathology, or molecular biology. Others may pursue degrees in biomedical sciences or pursue careers in healthcare or pharmaceuticals. Conclusion. The job description of a lab assistant showcases a profession that is detailed, practical, and crucial to the functioning of scientific and medical laboratories. These professionals ensure that laboratories run smoothly, safely, and effectively, forming the foundation for diagnostics, discoveries, and data integrity. For individuals who are detail-oriented, disciplined, and passionate about science or healthcare, a career as a lab assistant offers meaningful work and multiple pathways for growth. Whether preparing slides in a hospital lab or managing samples in a research facility, lab assistants make quiet but essential contributions to fields that shape the world around us.